This Amanda Todd thing has really hit me, and I don't really know why. It just did. When I first saw about it, one of my old friends, I'm not friends with him anymore because of this. He was saying she deserved to die, and she was a slut, and all this, and I didn't like that. That's not okay. You don't know her. She lives in Canada, and we live in the United States. That's not okay. Maybe if you knew her personally, go ahead, go for it. But you don't know her. You said you read her story, but apparently you didn't. I spent hours when I got home reading her story, and then I read her mom's story, and then I was watching all these videos on YouTube, and I was reading all the Facebook fan pages for her, and she was 15. Come on, she had a whole lot more to live. Don't say she deserved it. You would feel like crap if someone said you deserve to die just because you messed up one time. Um, you can't go back in time after it's happened. It's already done. Once it comes out, it's out. Um, Amanda Todd had a stalker. He blackmailed her, and that's not okay. He was here in the United States, her mom page said, and like it's crazy because you don't think that would happen, but it did. Um, she made her mistake at the age 12. No one has common sense at 12. I didn't. Like, people I know that are 12 now don't even know what's going on. They don't have common sense. They're not even teenagers yet. Like, teenage years are the hardest time in life. Me and my mom were talking about this earlier, and she only has, two friends still alive from her teenage years because they've all, overdosed on drugs or drank alcohol too much and had an overdose on that, and, drove off bridges because we lived in Florida and there's bridges everywhere. And, teenagers are going to be teenagers. You can't stop them. They don't listen to what you say. They rebel. I do it a lot. I will admit that because I'm a teenager. You can't say not one teenager does not rebel. They are an angel. No one's an angel. Sorry. If you like to think you're an angel, go for it, but you're not. You've lied at least once. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. No one is. And, Amanda Todd did not deserve to go out that way. She asked for help, and no one listened. I was watching videos, a month she posted it, and, I was watching, all kinds of those videos, and I'm surprised I didn't come across hers, because I was up for hours watching videos, and, I feel bad that I couldn't do something about it, because I've gone through hard times, and people helped me, and she had no one, no one in her town wanted her there. She moved several times, and it kept happening over and over and over, no matter where she went. And, you know, I just find it stupid that someone held that against her. It, she didn't deserve that. When I saw her picture, I didn't even, she didn't look like that kind of girl. She didn't look like a girl that had an eating disorder or that was addicted to drugs and addicted to alcohol because, it takes away the pain, and she didn't look like she was in pain. And it's just shocking that there's more than just her out there. Her mom said that she posted videos so people would understand, so it would stop happening. And, people are saying, oh, she just wanted attention and all this. If she wanted attention, she wouldn't have actually hung herself. She wouldn't have died. She'd still be alive right now. And she's not. And the fact that people are saying, "Oh, she deserved it," that's just totally messed up. And it really pisses me off. Like, you don't know her, why are you gonna judge her about it? Like, people that when she moved to a new city, the people didn't even know her. Like, they just heard rumors and assumed stuff. And it was uncalled for. It really is. It still is. Like, people are still saying she deserved it and it was all her fault, and it wasn't her fault she had a stalker. Like, you can't stop that. I've had a stalker before and it took a long time to get rid of him. And uh it's just, you know, no one deserves to die. Like, that, no one does. Like, you would bawl your eyes out if someone just walked up to you right now and said you deserve to die. That hits hard. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, no one wants me even alive. Like, they want me to die, no one cares. Like, it hits. And the fact is, people do care. I care, my friends care, my family cares. You know, people I don't know care. And it's the fact that no one speaks up anymore. Like, they all hide it. Is why people think they don't care, because no one talks about it. And bullying, I really think should stop. It's uncalled for. Yeah, popular girls call people like me really ugly and stuff, but it's like, I've had a girl come up to me that was popular and said, "You are really pretty, and I'm sorry that I bullied you. It's just that you can pull off that look way better than I could ever, and I've always wanted to look like that. It's just I can't." And like, I felt better about that after that. Like, I'm friends with her now that she apologized for things that she's done in the past. And I think it'd be a lot better if people would do that. Um, the fact is, no one deserves to die, especially over being a suicide. Like, no one, no suicide. That's maybe the hardest way to go out. Like, it's uncalled for. Yeah, I've thought about it, but I've never done it. And the more you think about it, it's hard. Like, I've wanted to do it, and it's hard. Like, you have to be strong to do it, and I'm not that strong. Like, I couldn't leave my friends behind like that, letting them know that, you know, things they couldn't do to stop it, and my parents and my fiance, like, I couldn't do that to people. Like, I do have a depression problem, and I've gotten help for it. But when I was Amanda's age, I wasn't allowed to get help for it. But she probably did get help for it, but something triggered the depression back to make her kill herself. And it was uncalled for, and she regretted things in her past, like everyone does. You can't deny it, like, no one can. They have at least one thing, like the dog they picked out, the name they picked for her pet, a stuffed animal, a piece of clothing, what color they painted their room, what they hung up in their room. Like, there's something you regret. Even if it's like the littlest thing, like what shoes you wore that day. Like, if your hair was bad or not, like, you regretted wearing it. You regretted doing it. Like, everyone has regrets, and holding it against someone so young is unbelievable. Like, I don't get why they held that against her. I don't get why people beat her up for it. but they did, and it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't happen to anyone ever. Like, it needs to stop. And I wanted to make this video to say, help me and all the people that support Amanda stop bullying, because I'm just tired of it. It hurts a lot. Like, people don't realize it hurts until it happens to them, and it's too late. It needs to stop. So, share this video, like it, do whatever you think will help. Like, it needs to stop, and you know it does. Like, it just does. I don't even know what else to say. Just subscribe, like, share, do whatever. Just help us stop bullying. Thank you.